This week's Seder, Pasha's boy talks about 3 makas. Arbe, Choshech, makas b'choyros. Arbe, Kodesh Baruch Hu, Moshe Rabbeinu b'gizan Eish Hazeh, talalti b'mitsrayim. You paroi, you are action. You are stubborn. You see, Moshe Rabbeinu is right on every makkah. Wake up. Wake up. You have a dream. Li yori v'ani asitini. I'm in charge of the water. I created the world. Wake up. Wake up. You're in a dreamland. Moshe Rabbeinu is right. Send my people out. No, I'm not going to send people out. You don't send people out? No problem. I'll give you pitch. I'll give you makas. 5 makas came. Dom Sfadeh Kinim Orov Deve. You don't wake up. I'll make sure that you won't wake up. Even you'll get more and more pitch. You won't wake up. That is Arbe. Choshech. What happened in the Choshech? The Yidden, a lot of Yidden didn't want to go out. They said, how can I go out? Must I go to Moshe Rabbeinu to the desert? What should I do in the desert? I have nothing to do there in the desert. I can't go to the desert with my whole family in this weather, in the winter. It's raining, snowing, cold. I can't go. You don't want to leave Mitzrayim? No problem. In those 3 days, HaKadosh Baruch Hu borchen levovois, like we say in Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, levochen levovois badin. You don't want to leave? No problem. No problem. In those 3 days, 80% of Klal Yisrael passed away. Hashem took them to Neshama and they died. And they buried them. Comes Makas B'choros. Makas B'choros. Why didn't the Kodesh bring Makas B'choros in the beginning? If the Mitzrayim kicked them out. Kodesh Baruch Hu wanted to do Amcha brings down Gidu Yayichud. Kodesh Baruch Hu Balabais on the dams, Fadeh, on the Kidim, on the Oriv, Emunah, 12 months, a whole year. When the Makkah started, there's no more patch, which the Mitzrayim did for Am Yisrael. Comes Makas B'choros. What is Makas B'choros exactly? So the Medrash brings down the Pashas V'eschanon, or the Posuk. Oyanisa lo elikim, lo voy lekaras lo goy, bikerev goy. We were completely mixed in with the goyim in Mitzrayim. Halolu arelim, elu arelim. Elu arelim, these Mitzrayim didn't do Brit Milah. Also the Yid didn't do Brit Milah. We spoke about it last week already. They do the Brit Milah, the Yid. These have long hair, hippies. The Yidden have long hair. These oivda avodah zorah. The Yid was oivda avodah zorah. So Kodesh Baruch Hu Nechon that Am Yisrael didn't change their names. Moshe, Aaron, Shlomo, Yankel. The names wasn't like Alex, George, or Timothy. No, the Yiddish names. They didn't change their clothing. They wore Yiddish clothing. You can see if a person's a Yid. And they didn't change their language. They didn't speak Mitzi. They spoke Lashon HaKodesh. That alone was enough to bring them back. Imagine a Yid lived in Mitzrayim. He was in charge of a factory of 10,000 workers. He got paid from the parliament, White House, cabinet, got paid from their lot money. Why should I go out? I'm going to go with Moshe Rabbeinu in the desert? Are you normal? What should I do in the desert? Where should I get food from? But Kodesh Baruch Hu will give you food? No. Here I've got a whole pantry. Got my freezer, I got my stores, I got my horse and chariot. Baruch Hashem. I'm wealthy in Mitzrayim. Why should I go with Moshe Rabbeinu? So Kodesh Baruch Hu said, you can't be Yid without the Torah. You can't find a Yid today which lives in Honolulu, which tells you my great-great-grandfather wasn't in Har Sinai. You can't find a Zazach. Every single Yid was in Har Sinai. The ones which didn't want to leave, HaKadosh Baruch Hu took them away from Am Yisrael, and 80% died in the Choshech. Comes from Makes B'choros. In order to leave Mitzrayim, you have to show the Mitzi, I've got no kesher with you whatsoever. I'll take your getchka, I'll take your goat, and I'll shecht it, and you have the Korban Pesach, you put the dam on the door, and then the mezuzah, you eat the Korban Pesach, no bread, no chometz, no cookies, which is chometz steak. In Ganzen, completely guillotined away from the goy. I've got no kesher with the goy whatsoever. On Yom Kippur, you're allowed to touch bread. Yom Kippur, you're allowed to touch a bottle of water. Pesach, you mustn't not only touch bread, see bread. Pesach is the birthday of Am Yisrael. Am Yisrael is born on Chag HaPesach. Kodesh Baruch Hu came to Avraham Avinu, Malochim on Pesach. Yitzchak Avinu told Esav Rosh Halayla Hazeh, the heavens opening up, begetting all brachos. Rivka sent Yaakov Avinu to get the brachos from Yitzchak on Leila Erev, Leila Pesach. So it's written in PK, the Rebbe Lezer. Am Yisrael, we go out on Mitzrayim. Bezat Hashem, not at night. We're not going to him to run away at night, daytime. We leave in Mitzrayim, and you'll kick us out of Mitzrayim. Because the Mitzrayim said everyone's dying. Well, it's your problem. Why did you wake up a whole year? Whole year I'm knocking on your door to send the Jews out Egypt. And you don't want to do that. No problem. I've got my ways, you have your ways, Paroi. But in order to leave Mitzrayim, every single Yid had to do something in order to leave Mitzrayim. They had to do Bris Milah, they had to do Korban Pesach, and they had to have Emunah. Because the night where HaKadosh Baruch Hu came, Hashem hika kol b'choy, and makes b'choyos. Of course, we weren't allowed to go and leave the house. Upesachti aleichem. No Yid's allowed to go outside. Leil shimurim hu l'Hashem, but you're not allowed to leave the house. Because you have the dam of the door, on the mezuzah. And chas v'chilila, there's outside war. The posik brings down, you have to, mustn't go outside. There's matzav. It's outside, you mustn't leave the house. But what happens if the goy came to my house? I helped them to lock the door with a bolt and the key. Didn't help nothing. The Mitzi came 5 minutes before Chasois, barged in the house with his bunch of Bechoirim and said, hello, your house is, what's the word in English? Your house is completely safe. Because you did a Korban Pesach, I'm going to sleep in your house. My children are going to be in your house. Did it help? Nothing helped. In the house of the Yid, HaKadosh Baruch Hu was posech, Yid goy, Yid goy, Yid goy. The goy he killed, and the Yid he saved. Hashem hika kol b'choy, ein bais, asher ein shomeis. And it all started because Paro didn't redeem Am Yisrael from Mitzrayim. But ליהודים hoyso oiro v'simcho v'sosa v'kor b'schus le'emuno, b'schus to be completely cut away from the goy, mitzvahs, maisim toivim, halo le'oiv de'avodah zarah, halo le'oiv de'avodah zarah. But the Yid wasn't his fault. Now he's mekabel on himself to take the getchka from the goy, to shecht it, to eat the meat, not to cook it, to make roasted meat. And Hashem brought a wind, Urit Sof and Avoy Seman, and the whole Mitzrayim knew the Am Yisrael is shechting their getchka. And אף בכן, בזכות האמונה גדולו, אמונה חזוקו, בזכות תפילס, ועושה סוטו מלפנינו מאחרינו, we were zoicha, Bezat Hashem, to go to Mitzrayim. That's what the Medrash Rabbah brings down. The Medrash Rabbah brings down Soif Pasha's boy, a gewaltige Zach. Even though each Yid did the Korban Pesach, put the dam on the doorstep and everything, Ava became, the Medrash brings down, Kirish Shigir Chatzi Lailo, the Mitzi came to the Yid and said he was scared to leave the goy in his house. Babakasha mimcha, toil et ze, v'yolin imcha, take my b'chor, let him be with you. Kirish Shigir Chatzi Lailo, Horag HaKadosh Baruch Hu kol ha-b'choros, v'oisen shoyu nesunim b'batem shel Yisrael, those b'choros which were in the house of the Yid, Hoya HaKadosh Baruch Hu poiseya, ben Yisrael, ובין המצרים, וינויטל נשמוסוי של המצרי, ומניח נשמוסוי של ישראל. And the Yid woke up in the morning, dead, he's a Yid. No. ליהודים מויסו אוירו ושמחו, וסוסו ויקום, ליהודים מויסו אוי במויסויסום. But besides that, Reb Chaskel Levenstein brings down that each Yid he had to have a desire, a she'ifa, to leave Mitzrayim. That's what he said over here. He brings down over here, Nisboinen b'batzavenu, that each and every Yid, he brings down, Reb Chaskel Levenstein brings down, that in the times of the Nazis, how many Yidden left Germany? How many Yidden left Europe? How can a person leave Europe? Where should he go to? How could he take his family? To America? How much Yiddishkeit was in America? How much Yiddishkeit was around the world? He had a whole family. So the Yiddish said, what will be with everyone will be with me also. And whatever happened to everyone happened to him. So Chaskel Levenstein brings down, don't think it's an easy thing to get up and go with Moshe Rabbeinu. Beinenu ra'inu, be'eisa melchomo, ho'acharoino, rabim me'acheinu, a lot of our brothers, Bnei Yisrael, lo rotzu lotzetz mimkoimo, they didn't want to leave the place where they were. Limrot, even though there's all the gzeros, they said, what will be with everyone will be with me also. And whatever happened, Hashem knows what happened to them. So what do we need exactly? So Chaskel Levenstein brings down be'oifen that a person needs the she'ifa, the desire to leave Mitzrayim, the desire to go out of the Golus, Bezat Hashem. We have the desire, we are together, Am Yisrael, Achdus, Bezat Hashem, will all be zoicha zayin to go out of the Mimitzrayim Galtonu, Mina Mitzorim Galtonu, Umebeis Avodim Pedisonu, Kol Hamarbeh Lesaper Biyesiats Mitzrayim, Herizim Meshuboch. That's Chag Pesach, that's Leila Pesach. Not only do we mention Biyesiats Mitzrayim in the morning and in the night, in the Birchas Hamazon and in Kiddush, Zer Biyesiats Mitzrayim, but Leila Seder, we do the whole thing together. We are Vodim, we are Ben Choirin, we were Avodim, we still are Vodim, but we go through the whole thing of Agodo, V'tzeti, V'tzalti, V'ga'alti, V'lekachti, and we are Hamarbeh Lesaper Biyesiats Mitzrayim. We thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we daven to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ein anachnu maspikim lo hoides lecho, like we say Nishmas, and through the davening, and through the emunah, and through the bitocha we have, become joined to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be with us, and help us, and take us out of the golus, and we'll all be zoche zayin, to be makabel, b'nei Mashiach tzidkenu, mitoch rachamim chasodim, gdoilim and merubim, we'll all be zoche zayin, Hashem will take us out of the golus, give a hand to us, Altir Avdi Yaakov, to be joined to Hashem, and Hashem will help us and take all of us out of the Golus.